It's Korean red chili paste, made with fermented rice and chilies and who knows what else. All kinds of stuff that I can't read on the back of this.
Wow, that's authentic.
That nobody can read on the back of that. I can read the side a little bit, and it says,
At least you know it's not expired.
purified water, rice, chili powder, sea salt, alcohol, garlic, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I say it's like sriracha's. Wait for it. We all love sriracha. It's like sriracha's older, more sophisticated, more flavorful cousin. And once again, it's one ingredient that makes a tremendous difference. Tremendous difference. So today we're going to make a little bacon and gochujang fried rice.
Ooh.
So I've started with bacon. Right there, Maxie. Have a look.
Beautiful.
Right? You see that? So you know I'm a fan of what's it called?
Fried rice.
Two
bacon.
words. First word
Leftovers.
sounds like the ready bacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was completely uncooked bacon because I wanted the grease to be in here when I cook the rest of the vegetables and stuff like that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the bacon out, and there's just going to be grease left. And I'm out of paper towels, which right now is kind of a disaster in my life.
Yeah,
Wait,
when
like
you're cooking
out?
bacon.
Well, when you're cooking anything, I can't make like a piece of toast
Oh my gosh.
without. And I
Getting
didn't
it
want
quite
this to be
dirty.
so crispy, but shit. I
like
can't
it.
make a piece of toast without like 16 pieces of paper towels. I know it's not environmentally conscious of me, but I just like it. I make up for it in other areas in my life. Just don't ask me to say where they are.
Yeah, by using reusing coffee mugs. Oh,
Okay,
wait,
I don't
never
want
mind.
to talk. I want to talk about that. And this. So okay. So look at. We don't want all this grease. We want a little bit of the grease. There's not that much in here. You can't really see that, but it's going to go back on here, and then the things that we need to cook are going to start to go in. So making fried rice, any kind of stir fry thing.
It's cocktail hour, people.
Look what time it is.
Beer o'clock?
Beer o'clock. No, it's 5, whatever that is, 5:20 now.
Nice, yeah.
So here's the deal. The first things that go into the pan when you're doing any kind of stir fry are the things that take longest to cook and need more help.
See, when you say it like that, it makes perfect sense.
It does, doesn't it?
But no one really ever thinks about it until someone says it. I don't know.
No, like look what, here's the things that I've got here. I've got onion, right? I've got the rice will go near the end. I've got some of this Napa cabbage. I've got these English peas. Hey, Zach. I thought he was still here. I was going to have him shell these. The English peas need to go in around the same time as this red pepper goes in because they're hearty and they take a little bit, right? So look what I'm using. I'm using my ceramic knife that I just found again.
Oh, interesting.
I can help with one hand.
Thank
I
you.
can try.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's not working at all, so now stop. Okay, so here. And we'll just make these easy to deal with. If you haven't seen a ceramic knife before, this is what it looks like. They're white.
They're like creepishly light,
And
too.
sharp as
They're
hell.
creepishly light. They're very sharp. You cannot sharpen them yourself, which is, I don't think you can. I think you have to send them back to the factory. But look at this. But
Also fairly cheap, right?
yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I was given this.
Oh, okay.
I was given this by, do you know the company Kyocera?
Smoking pan.
Smoking Fan. Oh, sorry.
Smoking pan.
Smoking Pan. You know Kyocera? Are you leaving? Show him.
Not right now. A couple minutes.
Do you have a second?
Yeah.
Will you come shell these peas for me
Yeah.
and just put them in here? Thank you.
Right
Good
here.
boy.
Yeah, right in there. And not like one for the bowl, one for you. Just you can eat after. So Kyocera stands for Kyoto Ceramics. And of all the things that Kyocera makes and a lot of electronics, some of them are these kind of knives.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Thanks for the education.
you're welcome. Okay, so some white onion that could probably go in a little bit after this. So, okay, so here we go. Put that back on the heat. Let's put the red pepper in. All the red pepper. The peas are going to go in at the same time because they're both super hardy, right? And we've seen how to cut an onion before. Max and I just did a video for Bed Bath & Beyond on how to do this. Watch. Onion cut in half, root end intact. You make vertical cuts up to the root, but not through the root, to keep this whole guy together. And then you make a couple of horizontal cuts this way. Can you see this way? 1 and 2. And now when you cut, look at
Boom.
a dice. Lovely, right? Perfect.
Well, it sounds like your knife is sticking to your board. It's so sharp.
It's very sharp. Okay, so here's what we've got. Red peppers in here. How are we doing? You almost done?
Yeah, these guys.
Peas are nice. Those are English peas. If you haven't seen English peas, because some people, I'm still finding people don't know what they are. Show right here, Max. So English pea looks like this, right? It's a fresh green pea that you open up, and there they are. And you can run your finger down like this and scoop them up into your hand, and you can eat them completely raw, or you can throw them in and let them do their thing in there. Look, a lot of times people like to blanch them first, throw them into a little boiling water, soften them up, take them out, put them in ice water to stop them cooking. But I find doing them this way, it retains, uh-oh, I lost one. It retains a little bit of the crunchiness of the pea and makes for a better end product. I really dig it. Okay, so we've got the peas, we've got the red peppers in here. Let's throw some of this onion in. Uh-oh, no. Sorry, baby, you don't want to eat those. You won't be happy with that. Where'd my spoon go? Here we go. So we got nice color so far, right? Onion, red pepper. That. The cabbage is going to go in, but the cabbage is really simple because it's light and it doesn't take very much. So I do this. It'll be one of the last things that go in. In one of my cookbooks, I think the first one is a recipe for what's called fridge fried rice. And the concept is, as long as you have cold rice, because that's what you need, anything that you've got in your fridge you can use up. That could be chicken, turkey, bacon, roasted vegetables from the night before, any kind of fresh vegetable, anything can go in. Anything. Right? So cabbage is ready. Vegetables. Doing their thing. And the peas right now. Wow. Super good. Okay. Let's throw the cabbage in. We'll get this going. Wilt the cabbage down a little bit. And we're almost there. We've made rice before, and I always say there's a couple ways to make fried rice when it comes to the egg. And one of them is you cook the egg, you beat the egg and you put it in a pan and you cook it kind of like pancake style. So it's got one big like flat skinny omelet. And you roll it and you slice it into little shreds. And then once the rice goes in, you kind of stir the cooked egg in. The other way is to do what I do, is I like to take an egg, beat it, add a little soy sauce to it, a little bit of sesame oil and soy sauce. Nobody move. Nobody move. Shit. Can't find my stuff.
When is the chili paste going in all this?
Last thing.
Last thing.
Last thing, the gochujang will go in. So a little bit of sesame oil. A little bit because a lot will kill it, make it bad. A little soy. As soon as this cabbage softens just a little bit more, the rice is going to go in. And this is rice that was made yesterday and is now cold. You can't use fresh rice, ladies and gentlemen. It will turn to mush. Absolute mush. So don't even think about it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let this cabbage continue to cook down just a little tiny bit. Take a very short break when we come back. The rice goes in, the soy goes in, the gochujang goes in, and the bacon comes together, and then we eat. Gochujang week on the live cast. One of the best weeks ever. Don't go away.
From driveways, walkways, and lawn areas to outdoor kitchens, fire pits, landscape lighting, and more, no other company can enhance the beauty and value of your home with the same commitment to quality as System Pavers. Outdoor living designed around you.
All right, so watch. Here's what we do with the rice. Come on over.
It's so weird.
You could just drop the whole thing in like this. I mean, try to crumble it a bit, right? Like, you see what it's doing? This is just going to make your life a little bit easier. You're still going to have to break it up with a spoon or your spatula, whatever you're using. But it's all going to be good. The idea is to get it busted down to make your work a little bit easier. It's going to stick to your hands. You can't really get away from that. But once it starts to mix in with the vegetables that are here,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be fine.
And this would be significantly harder if it was uncooked rice.
You mean like fresh rice?
Yes, like just freshly cooked.
Yes. No, you couldn't do it.
Sticky.
You know what? It would be gross. It would just be one big bloggy mess. So get it off your hands.
I mean, there's no better reason to make extra rice than to make fried rice.
You know what? You're so not kidding. So right now, this is the frying part. Do you want me to go over here?
No, you're good.
So have something that will break up the rice, easily. You don't want big clumps. I mean, you don't have to have individual grains, but big clumps you don't want. I tell people that I think it's a good idea at the end of the week to find a way to use up what you've got in your refrigerator. Don't open new packages. Just get rid of whatever's in there. And fried rice is a great way to do it. Anything can go in fried rice. Pizzas. Anything can go on a pizza. Anything can go in a quesadilla. Anything can go in a taco. Those categories are all really, really great. Okay, so this is good, right? Now the goal here, you got two things going on. One is, of course, you're trying to break up the rice because that's very important. The other goal is getting the rice hot because when the rice is hot and the egg goes in, I'm switching to a metal spoon to help me stir a little better. When the egg goes in and the rice is super hot, it cooks the egg, and that's what you want. It makes all your fried rice, I think, way more moist than when you do the egg pancake system. So look, it's pretty nice. You could actually eat it like this. There would be no bad if you did that, right? Okay. Oh, shite.
What'd you forget?
Garlic and ginger.
Wow.
Watch this move. Little oil. Garlic and ginger.
Fried rice recovery 101 right here.
You know what? It always works out.
Yeah,
That's what I
right.
like to say. Look, I'm a fan of putting the garlic and ginger in at the last minute. I mean, I might have done it before I put the rice in just to make my life easier. But I know there's a lot of recipes that call for putting in garlic and ginger early. And I find that it burns. I don't like what it does to the flavors at that point. So now that it's there, start to slowly incorporate it. And now you can start to smell it. Now we're talking, right? Carbon steel flat bottom wok, my instrument of choice for almost everything, especially fried rice, but all things, not just Asian things. It's just a great conductor of heat. It's a big vessel. You can do a lot of stuff in this. Okay, so now here we go. Now we got the egg. Second to last thing, egg goes in with the soy and a little bit of the sesame oil. And you're going to see, like, it's going to start to cook, right? So now just stir all this through. Boys, we've got a lot to eat.
Oh, I am so hungry,
You
man.
happy, Lynn?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't forget the bacon.
And the smell, no. Bacon's coming up. I'm sorry, I'm kind of pissed. I cooked the bacon a little bit more than I wanted to. I didn't want crispy bacon in here. I wanted it just started to be on the edge of getting crispy. Okay, ready? One last thing. We all know what that is. Ready? It's the gochujang, and here's how we'll do it. It's very simple. I'm not doing anything other than, and this is one of the reasons I love this ingredient is because it doesn't need to be tempered. It's not so hot that you have to add something to it to cool it down a little bit. It's great like that. So here it is, right? I put about a tablespoon or so in here. And now this is all I do. And I'm going to taste it to make sure there's enough in there. But I have a sense.
Wow, I'm like salivating back here just looking at this.
No, dude, I'm telling you, if you were here,
Oh my gosh.
you'd be very happy.
I'm not that far away. I'm in the next room, man.
Right.
That looks awesome, though.
I can smell it. I can smell the gochujang already infiltrating. I'm just going to add a little bit more.
About another tablespoon.
About another tablespoon.
I mean, this is worth seeking out your local Korean supermarket to find this.
Yeah, I think so. Or Chinese market or Japanese market because there's crossover in all of them.
Yeah, right. Totally worth going to find, though.
Right. Okay, we're done. Done. Well, I got a bowl right here. Let's just do this, shall we? We'll go simple. Let me take a little bit. There we go. And one last thing. What would that be?
Green
onion.
onion.
A little fresh, cool, crisp to the bite green onion. Right
Of course.
there. Look at that. And then sticks. Because it would be a shame to eat this with anything but sticks. Ready? Here we go. Gochujang and bacon fried rice. Think that's going to be hot? It's just got this most delicious undertone of the gochujang. And you feel it. It's not back of throat heat. It's like back of tongue heat. That is so nice. Wow. Oh my God. Bacon, ginger, red pepper. I'm getting little bits of everything in here. And this is what the whole thing is about. You want it to be multi-flavored. You want it to be super delicious. And keep your vegetables crisp. Wow. All right. Very happy. You want this, Zach? Come here, you can have this. Okay. It's been a good gochujang week so far. Come back here. Stand right here and eat that. It's been a good week so far. Friday, a salad dressing made with.
Gochujang.
There you go. Right here, the gochujang. You got to get this stuff. Find it, get it. Whether you order it off of Amazon and go to an Asian market, you want it. Trust me. It's the best thing maybe ever. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. Tell your friends. Share this video. Send it to somebody that you love, that you know wants. How good is that?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Thank you. He couldn't have. That's all I get.
I didn't mean pretty
Oh my
good,
God.
it's
No,
all
that's what he
right.
said. Pretty good. I'm getting rid of him. Why did I have 3 kids? If I'd stopped at 2, I wouldn't have to deal with this right now.